Okay.
How long has it been since you cleaned your house? You probably do that every week. How about your car? Maybe once or twice a month. How about your computer? Not so routine, is it? Like many other people, I have my desktop sitting on the floor. This is an ideal spot to trap dust, fibers, and pet hair. Every computer gets dusty over time. Dust is attracted to your computer by the field of static electricity it creates. This dust is then drawn through the fans of the computer and eventually settles on the components inside your desktop. A dirty computer can affect its performance by causing vital components to overheat and fail, which can cost you time and money. Fortunately, there's a simple fix that takes only about 20 minutes and about $5 to complete. I would like to present some easy steps to clean and maintain your computer that I learned by pursuing my degree in information technology. Before we begin, let's stress the safety issues from your computer. This is an electronic instrument and you need to be careful. Never clean your computer while it's plugged in. Also, when the computer is unplugged from a wall socket, hold the power button for 5 seconds to make sure everything is discharged inside the computer. Now, to protect the computer from you. Static electricity is a main issue that can cause component damage inside your computer. So first, let's eliminate all possibilities of static electricity. Make sure the workspace is in an uncarpeted area where you can wear a static fan which is attached to your wrist and you can ground yourself to the computer. Just make sure you touch the computer metal part and I'll discharge any static electricity. Here's a list of what you be needed for properly cleaning your computer. A can of canned air, a basic toolkit, screwdriver, other stuff, static electric fan, some cloths, microfiber, and a lint-free. Also use electronic cleaning wipes, which I prefer. But you can also use rubbing alcohol and dampen a rag with it. First, we need to start with cord management. First, unplug your cord and make sure you wipe the entire length of it. When everything is disconnected, I like to bind everything together, kind of make it a little bit more organized and neat in the back. Now it's time to open the case itself. Make sure it's on its side for easier access. And basically, cases are really easy to unscrew. There's like 1 or 2 bolts here, handle, that's it. Usually take some cloth, wipe the dust off on your case, put it to the side, and then open your case. First thing I like to do is go through the wires, make sure everything is tight, and make sure there's no damage on any of the wires. If you notice any damage, just replace the cables entirely. It's just the easiest thing to do. Now it's time to just make sure power's off. The areas you really want to concentrate on are the fans, the drive bays, and the power supply unit. Be careful of this. Never take this apart because there's capacitors in there that can cause damage. Once you blow down the drive bays, the fans, and the motherboard, if you got any excessive buildup on the bottom of your case with the dust, take a vacuum with a crevice nozzle and vacuum up. But be aware of the motherboard. You don't want to hit anything with the computer. Now that your case is blasted clean, it's time to get more detailed about it. Wipe your fans with the cloth. You know, you can use a dampening cloth with rubbing alcohol. And then after that, use a Q-tip to get in those hard-to-reach areas. Make sure everything is clean. With this is your processor fan. You can detach this, take it out, and blow it. And before you're closing up the case, when everything is cleaned, make sure all the wires are tight again, and put the door back on the case, the side panel. Basically slides in, locks, and screws in. And that gives you time to kind of give like a little bit more quick detail, wipe it down, make sure you get all your air vents and everything. And also take your Q-tip. If you got little things right here, and don't be afraid, just take a little Q-tip to these little card readers right here. Now it's time to clean the mouse. Basically, the intention you want to do is wipe the shell. Do not get any alcohol or any cleaning substance on the optical sensor of the mouse. That can ruin and damage the mouse and be no good. The easiest way to clean your keyboard is go like this. Tilt it upside down, tap it. It'll get all the crumbs, hair, whatever accumulated in there. To do a deep cleaning, just take your air, just spray it, back and forth, and that'll dislodge anything that got caught in there. Again, upside down, tap it. Take your rag that has alcohol or electric wipes and just clean the keys, make sure you get all that grime and fingerprint smudges off of it. Lastly, cleaning your monitor can be done on a weekly basis just by using a microfiber cloth. If you have an LCD monitor, make sure you use a microfiber cloth. Do not use a paper towel because that can scratch your screen. Also, don't use Windex. That will smear your screen and basically ruin the whole system right there. If you have an older CRT monitor, those larger, older ones, you can basically use rubbing alcohol with a rag to clean that up with. Now that the computer is clean, I'm recommending you clean your system every 4 months if you're a heavy user, 8 months if you're an occasional user. If your computer sits on the carpet at home, elevate it on a piece of wood to keep away from the fibers. Also make sure that your computer is stored in a well-ventilated space to prolong its life. Proper upkeep of your computer, make sure that it operates within its normal operating temperature and put less stress on the system. These simple steps will provide you with a working system that will provide years of service. Thank you very much.
Very good.